All right, happy Monday, friends. It is week 2, lesson 5. Let's get started. All right, for today, we're going to look at where we are in terms of Unit 6, and then we're going to look at a week at a glance, explore task, create task, and then we're going to talk about what is due today specifically. We are in week 2 of Unit 6, meaning we have 2 more weeks left. We're going to be completing 2B and 2C this week. We're also going to make sure we're submitting that explore task by Friday, 5:15, because we want to make sure that next week we have all of our focus solely on the create task. So, this week, today we're just verifying that we understand what 2B and 2C are. And then tomorrow you're going to work on 2B. Wednesday you're going to work on 2C. Thursday you're going to get a bunch of feedback and adjust your responses. And on Friday we're going to confirm that our 2B and 2C are on lock. Again, this Friday our explore tasks are due. If you have not submitted your explore task yet, it will be due this Friday. Okay. So, want to just make sure you guys understand that you should be updating your individual responses for the explore task, not just the final one with all of the responses together. It makes it so much easier for you to get pointed and individual feedback if you just do the individual responses as opposed to the entire doc. So make sure you are doing that. If you did not know, we do have one-on-one scheduled for you last week and this week. So here are the schedules for everybody this week, Monday through Friday. If you missed an appointment last week, make sure you're reaching out to either Ms. Lugo or myself. And you do not have to wait until it's your turn to have a one-on-one. You can work on your assignments now, hand them in, and then we will give you feedback. Here's the schedule for Wednesday, since it has a slightly different timeline. Make sure you know when it's your turn so that after your one-on-one, you are ready to submit right after that. Wanted to give you an advance heads up on next Friday, 5/22, when our APCSP exam is due. We will have a mandatory Zoom call so that everyone can submit their documents together at the same time. It will be CompSci High's first AP exam completed ever. And so we're going to celebrate that being done together next Friday, May 22nd. Just a reminder about the APCSP Create task. Remember, you are going to be answering a bunch of questions about the algorithms and abstractions you used on a program of your choice. Last week, we looked at 2A. For 2A, you were supposed to, 1, create a video of your program that you made working, and then 2, create a written response. I know it says you can have an audio narration here, but for us at CompSci High, I am making it mandatory that we have a written response because I want to be able to review how you are describing your program to make sure that you're getting those points. And here was the rubric for 2A. If you are not consulting the rubric, make sure you're doing that so that you know exactly what you need to do and what you should not be doing to guarantee the points for your performance tasks. There we go. So this week we are going to be doing 2B. For 2B, you're going to be describing your incremental and iterative development process, meaning how did you make your program? That's what they want to know. You're going to be describing those. Read that now. We're going to talk about that later tomorrow, but make sure you're reading it on your own so that you have your own understanding. Here is the rubric. Now, if you did not know, just like with the explore task, the create task has 8 different rows, which correlate to 8 different points that you're being graded out of. 2A was 1 point because it was row 1, and now for 2B, it's row 2 and row 3, so that's going to be 2 points for 2B. Moving on to 2C, you're going to be describing your program using the pictures, and you're going to be talking about exactly what the algorithms in your code were doing. Here are the different rows for 2C. 2B was 2 rows, and 2C is 3. So row 4, row 5, and row 6 all correspond to 2C. meaning that 2C is worth 3 points. 2B and 2C by themselves are 5 out of the 8 points, so this week is going to be crucial in terms of making sure that we set ourselves up for success when we turn in our AP exams next week. And for your resources, I'm giving you a bunch of videos and written response examples so that you can look at each of these yourself and see exact examples of people who have done it and gotten 8 out of 8 already, and so you see what it's supposed to look like. Here is the Create Task Tracker. If you want to get a look at what your score is, you can come here and it has it by period, so you can check out what your score was from last week. And finally, due today, you need to complete this Edpuzzle video because this is how you're going to be getting scored for today. If you want to receive 4 out of 4, your Edpuzzle video must have at least 80% accuracy. For those people who've been getting like 50%, yeah, you might get a 2 or a 3, but you're not going to get 4 out of 4 points. If you want to show that mastery, you need to get at least 80% to get that 4 out of 4. Final reminder, complete those individual responses for your Explore task. Those are going to be due on Friday. That's everything from me. I will be speaking to you all later on throughout the day. Reminder to join us for our computer science Zoom office hours. We'll be talking about exactly what we're supposed to do today. And that's all for me, plus ultra.